glance at the leaderboard, obviously it's something that we have been monitoring throughout the morning. Obviously the ANC are still in leading position at 46.12%, followed by the Democratic Alliance, and obviously the Independent Civic Organization of South Africa. It is number 3, but it is not necessarily the third in position. So those two taking the lead with 8 councils, the ANC as well as the Democratic Alliance with 3 councils. Nampu, what I do want to focus on is a particular metro. In July, Moody's, a rating agency, maybe a lot of people are not aware of this, but a rating agency do not only rate the sovereign or the country, what they also rate municipalities. And 5 municipalities were downgraded by Moody's, and amongst those were the city of Johannesburg, the city of Cape Town, and Ekurhuleni, which is one I would like to zone in on right now. There are obviously a lot of implications for a municipality when it is downgraded by a rating agency. And I'm going to have this chat with Professor Duvenage, who has been part of our rolling coverage since yesterday, and just to have his thoughts about the implications of once things have settled down, Professor Duvenage, and the new people come into play, they are walking into a municipality that has been downgraded, so its ability to borrow is now obviously impacted, and the rates and taxes collection is also impacted. It is a very difficult position to come in, especially when you are at Ekurhuleni and things have changed the way we are seeing that they are now changing.
Yeah, Abu, that's a very important question, because our metros are of utmost importance for us, And in the Gauteng area, we've got 3 metros. Everybody knows about Tshwane and Johannesburg, but there's Ekurhuleni, with the OR Tambo airport in that area. So it's not going well with the finances in that metro. We know the downgrading now of Moody's that you're referring to, and the dilemma is that the city is not functioning well. It's dysfunctional, and we need good cities to care for our citizens.
Yeah. Let's talk about the inability of the city itself to collect rates and taxes, because this is where all the money is needed. Now we have a lot more things that are, getting into this party, particularly the issue of unemployment. When people are unemployed, naturally they are unable to pay rates and taxes. And this puts this city, this particular metro, in a much more difficult position. Just how bad a position can it be in if things don't improve?
Well, it can be in a very bad situation, and that means that the city can only pay its salaries. It's as bad as that. And we know service delivery, that very important word, is sort of the crux of the matter. If a metro cannot provide adequate service delivery, then we're in trouble. But in order to provide service delivery, a metro must be able to get a revenue, as you referred to it, and must have good management systems. So I would say it's nice to have the power to be in charge of a metro, but the responsibility that comes with it. And with that responsibility comes good management structures, and good revenue processes of getting your revenue, and good overall, as I said, management structures. You need that in a metro. And hopefully now, with this elections and the possibility of coalition government in Ekurhuleni, we could see a change. But we will have to look at that space and keep it in our eyesight very closely.
Professor Duvenage, just lastly, with everything that we saw yesterday, people not coming out to vote, very low turnout. If my research serves me correctly, we last saw these numbers around 2000 and 2006 of around 40% of voter turnout. If this is continued and people still have this attitude that they have towards local government elections, and what is the likelihood that they will want to pay their rates and taxes?
Yeah, the thing is, people may lose interest and may lose their trust in government. And we cannot really, that would be a very wrong thing, because we need good government in this country. We need very good metros, because the poorest, and the poorest of the poor really need good governance, as well as the businessmen and women in the cities and in the metros. So it's a complicated thing, Diabu, but I believe we South Africans, we have that knack of doing things. Hopefully it's a wake-up call for all of us, this elections, that city government is one of the most important aspects of our democracy, because that is where the tire, where the tire hits the tar, so to speak.
Professor Tivenagha, thank you so much. Let me leave it there. Nompu, this is where we are going to leave it from the floor, but I am going to hand over, I believe, Nastasia, I'm handing over to you in Auckland Park.
Thank you so much, Diabo. Well, Nelson Mandela Bay